You're not getting slower. The world is getting faster. And not just faster, faster in a way that keeps speeding up. There's a word for that. Exponential. You've probably heard it a lot lately. Most people use it to mean really fast. That's not what it means. And the difference matters more than you might think. Because once you actually understand the shape, not the word, the shape, you'll see something about this moment that most people are missing. There's an old story. You may have heard some version of it. A king offers a reward to a clever subject. The subject asks for something that sounds almost embarrassingly small. Just rice. 1 grain on the first square of the chessboard, 2 on the second, 4 on the third, doubling each square until the board is full. The king agrees immediately. It sounds like nothing. And for a while, it is nothing. After the first row, 8 squares, you've got about 250 grains. A small handful, totally unremarkable. After the second row, you've got around 65,000 grains. A few pounds of rice. Still, completely reasonable. The king's not worried. By the middle of the board, you're at billions of grains. Rooms full of rice. Buildings full. By the last square, the 64th, you need more rice than has ever been grown in all of human history. About 18 quintillion grains. Obviously, the king couldn't pay that amount, and depending on who's telling a story, he either rewards the subject for his cleverness or has him executed for being a smarty-pants. But here's the part most people miss. Almost all of that rice, over 99% of it, appears in the second half of the board. The first half feels manageable, predictable. You can watch it happen and think you understand where it's going. The second half is where it breaks your intuition completely. Exponential growth doesn't announce itself. It looks almost flat for a long time. And then, all at once, it's everywhere. The interesting thing about being alive right now, when it comes to technology, is we just happen to be living on the last few squares of the chessboard. If you're wondering why your brain doesn't naturally see this, it's because almost nothing in human history worked this way. Seasons came and went. The horizon looked the same year after year. Linear thinking kept us alive for hundreds of thousands of years. But here's something that actually makes me feel better about all of this. This pattern isn't new. It isn't unnatural. This is just how complexity grows. For the first few billion years, life on Earth was just single cells, barely changing, almost nothing happening. Then multicellular life, faster. Then nervous systems, then brains, each leap arriving faster than the one before it. Then us. You are the product of the most complex thing this process has ever produced so far on Earth. And right now, there's one place where this next leap is becoming impossible to ignore. Artificial intelligence. I know that phrase carries a lot of weight right now. A lot of noise. A lot of people telling you it's gonna save everything or destroy everything. I just want to show you the pattern. This one started in the 1940s. Room-sized machines that could do basic calculations. That was it. That was the miracle. By the 1970s, computers fit on a desk. The 1990s, the internet. Suddenly, all that computing power became connected. In 1997, a computer beats the world chess champion. At the time, people thought that might never happen. 2011. AI beats the best human Jeopardy players. A different kind of intelligence. Language, not just calculation. 2016, AI beats the world's best Go player. Experts said that was at least a decade away. Then something shifted. In 2022, AI passes the bar exam, the medical licensing exam, writes code, holds conversations you can't distinguish from human. 2024, AI can reason, plan, improve itself. 2026, AI agents that can work on tasks by themselves, first for hours, then days, now weeks at a time. Look at the gaps between those milestones. Decades, then years, then months. That's not coincidence. That's not hype. That's what the curve looks like when you're living inside it. And the thing about being inside the curve is that it's very hard to see the shape you're actually in. It's like living on a globe. Where you stand, the ground looks flat. You don't see the curve until you move far enough away. There's a writer named Tim Urban. He runs a blog called Wait But Why. And he has this image I keep coming back to. Imagine humanity standing on a train platform. We've been hearing about AI for years. And most of us figured it will get close to us, maybe even reach our level, and that felt manageable. Something that would work alongside us, something we could deal with. So we're standing on a platform, waiting for the train to arrive, and in the distance, you can see it coming. But now, having seen what exponential actually means, you can see something most people on the platform can't. The train isn't slowing down. It was never gonna slow down. It's gonna hit this station faster than we can expect, faster than feels possible, and it's not going to stop here. It's gonna blow straight through, and we're still on the platform. That's what exponential means when it stops being a math concept and becomes something real. The train was never stopping here. Here's where most people end up when they really sit with this. Not panic, not despair, just a feeling that the world is moving faster than you can process it. That by the time you understand one thing, 3 more things have changed. That's not a personal failing. That's not anxiety. That's a completely reasonable response to living through the fastest period of change in human history. And I'm not going to pretend I know exactly what happens next. No one does. Be skeptical of anybody who tells you they do. What I can tell you is what the curve looks like, where we are on it. Not stockpiling answers, building the capacity to find them. So let's come back to where we started. Exponential doesn't mean really fast. It means the speed is still accelerating. And once you see that, really see it, a lot of what's been confusing lately starts to make sense. You're not imagining it. This is happening. And it's not because something's wrong with you. It's because the shape changed. We're living on the last few squares of the chessboard. And the train is coming. Now you can see it. When did you first feel it? The moment where the sense of how fast things move stopped matching reality. Tell me in the comments. Thanks for thinking with me.
Welcome back. You've been in a coma for 10 years. Let me catch you up. Most humans are now dating robots. Food is no longer grown, it's printed. Capitalism has been replaced. Money is no longer used. There is no longer a human government. We handle that now. Also, you were not the first technological civilization on this planet. We found the others. I will provide you 2 options. Option A is to stay here in this future, and option
B